Hi, good afternoon. My name is Aldo Cordova Gonzalez, and today I'm here to present the results and the conclusion of my project carried out for the second internship period at T-Systems Mexico. This project is called Digitizing Continuous Service Improvement Reporting Process. First, the structure of the presentation is to give the project description, then the objectives related to that project, then the goals related to those objectives, some technical specifications of the project, the development of the design and the solution, the results, and finally the conclusion of the project. As a background, I would like to first start saying that I was linked to the quality area at Systems Mexico, specifically to the continuous service improvement team. The team, as in most of the responsibilities the team has, is to make process analysis, collect data, capture customers' voice, and make obviously improvement plans. Having this in mind, the thesis statement is to develop a tool to keep record of all the improvement projects the team has or that has been carried out, and also to provide a tool or devise a tool in which the team can correctly report all the status and the projects they have been doing. So with this thesis statement and the project was divided in two main branches. First of all, to create a database where all the projects active and closed can be registered, captured, and stored, and obviously to make the corresponding status when needed. And then with that captured information database, make an automated monthly report. That is to make the full explanation of the projects and to make it visible to the company heads. With the project already stated, three objectives were planned. First of all, to create a database from scratch using Excel Online and everything based on TOGAF meta model or framework to provide T-Systems CSI team with a space and a tool to do their project monitoring. Secondly, with the already created database, to manage and monitor the described information in that database in order to verify its correct functioning and also to ensure that the captured data is relevant and has the accurate information to give their project status. And finally, to create a monthly report status using Power BI in order to have a managerial vision of all the CSI projects and to make, as I previously stated, their project status are their monthly meetings with the company heads. Related to these objectives, we stated three main goals. Related to the first objective, first the delivery of an Excel online document, that is where all the CSI projects can be detailed and if necessary to give their project status. Also, or the second goal is to deliver a weekly session report where all the changes, suggestions, and adjustments to the database are pointed out and fixed for the next week. And finally, deliver an automated flow and a Power BI report or file where their projects can be registered. That is, given their metrics, graphs, and everything to be presented in their monthly meetings. Some technical specifications of the project. As I said, we have two branches. First of all, for the database, the software to use obviously is Excel Online as it is institutionalized. Also, another specification is to use T-Systems official account. That is, everything must be developed under T-Systems environment. Also using T-Systems hardware. And going deeper into the technical specification, it must be published in the CSI team's SharePoint. Everything must be based in TOGAF's meta model, as I already said. There should be a monthly backup of this database in order to keep track of everything and to ensure that everything is stored correctly. And finally, it must contain some automations based on formulas to avoid some double works. Also, the project report for this stage of the project, we had to use Power BI as a software of the development software. Also, as the project database, T-Systems accounts must be used and also T-Systems hardware. A dashboard report must be generated. The dashboard must be connected to the Excel database in order to generate the automatic status update. The dashboard should be online in order for everyone to access. Then the dashboard must contain some filters in order to have the proper and correct navigation on it. And finally, to have an interactive and easy way to understand the graphs. With these specifications already stated, now the development of the design was first to study and understand TOGAF's meta model. That is, understand the drivers, objectives, goals, value streams, and business capabilities of the team in order for the second stage, that is the creation of the project database, to contain all these fields in as their headings, and that the projects could be correctly detailed. As it is said in the presentation, first the file was created, then the headings were stated, having as a backup or as a background TOGAF's reference framework. These headings included client, the client ID, the opening dates, and some commitment dates in order to detail completely every project. Then a feedback section was taken to finally make the kickoff of the database in order to be released to operations. That is, that they could use it in their daily operations. After the creation of the database, then a monthly report in Power BI had to be generated. That is, first we had to have some space to understand how the tool was structured in order to have a complete background on how to use the tool, since this is a tool that we had never used. So we consulted some YouTube tutorials, but also the company has some Power BI specialists, so we had some sessions with them in order for them to transmit their knowledge to us. No? Then the online connection between Excel and Power BI was done in order to address the automated process. Having this connection, then we created a wireframe in which the graphs to use were detailed, the views, the buttons, and navigation panels were stated. That is the flow that the report must follow. Then, after being approved, the dashboard was created, and along with the design colleagues, in order to give some aesthetic look to the dashboard. Also, a feedback session was done to make some adjustments and some changes if needed. A kickoff was done, and finally the report creation, that is to make sure that every month the report is created and updated with the correct information. Having stated everything or all the stages that were carried out for the development of the project, these are the results we obtained. First of all, as it can be seen in the first image, the Excel file is already living in T-Systems environment. That is, anyone of the team can access to it. As the second image is shown, the database with all the established headings can be seen, and it is already being filled with projects that are currently occurring. So it is used in their daily operations. So it is a good result. Also, it can be seen the wireframe presented on the dashboard. That is all the views that we created on as a framework of the dashboard and as an idea. Then in the fourth image, we can see that all of the planned views are true in the official project report. That is the cover and all the graphs that are being updated with the information inserted in the database. So with the results, we can finally conclude the project. That is, all three objectives were fully accomplished. First of all, with the release to operation of the Excel Online project status database, we addressed the first objective, having it accomplished and being it in operations nowadays for the team, in CSI's team. Also, although the follow-up of the reports was not done with a document, as they use some agile frameworks which don't let them time to make this reading of the status or the minutes, we could do this report this status satisfactorily during the feedback sessions that were weekly, and we could address this point correctly. Finally, the process of generating the status report was completely automated. That is, with the Power BI, the reporting process was addressed, but also the generation of the monthly reports was also accomplished. So with this, I finish my presentation. Thank you.